Hey guys, welcome back to Lucid Trading. Today, we're going to do something different. We're going to do another episode of Should You Buy This Stock? And this time on episode 2, we will be talking about Virgin Galactic. Should you buy Virgin Galactic stock? Right, let's take a look at Virgin Galactic, look at the technicals, and see if this is a stock we should all be buying. Now, before we start, guys, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. That would be awesome. Also, I am not a financial advisor. I just draw lines on the chart and I tell my opinions on the technicals. So keep that in mind. Now, let's start right away. So, Virgin Galactic. Now, what is the reason that I chose this stock to be reviewing this time? Well, I think the space frontier is very important. I think it's the next level for companies to be aiming at, and I would say Virgin Galactic is one of the only companies out there that you could be investing in that is actually doing something, I would say, substantial. I would say it's one of the only companies out there that you could put your money in terms of just space exploration. So that is why we're covering Virgin Galactic. Obviously, you got SpaceX, you got Blue Origin, but we cannot invest in those companies directly because they're not trading publicly on any stock exchange. So Virgin Galactic, here we go. Looking at the technicals now on the 30 minutes, you can clearly see that we had a gap down to the downside. The reason for that was because they failed a test launch. They were meant to send a supersonic airplane / plane to, I think it was 50,000 miles altitude, and at around 40,000 they said, hey, we can't do it. This is not safe. So basically, for them to reach above that altitude, that would basically be considered outer space. They didn't manage to do that. That was negative news. So we gapped down approximately, I would say, a substantial amount, about 20%, and then we kept on going down. Now, what I remember is in one of the live streams that we did, I said it right here, it was a very nice buying opportunity, and then I thought, it was a buying opportunity, and I would have personally bought in if it wasn't for Tesla stock. Anyway, it went down to approximately $23, and we went up to 25.8 right now as we speak. So what is going to be happening next for Virgin Galactic stock? Now, I think just looking at the 30 minutes without having taken a look at the other time frames, it looks like we're about to cross on the MACD positively to the upside. RSI has a lot of space to the upside as well. I think this is going to be moving to the upside, potentially hit the 27.5 and then probably come back down. I would say we would come back down towards the 24 and gradually move to the downside, potentially reaching $22 again. Now, the reason I am bearish on it very short term is because of the fact that you can see that the MACD is rather, I would say, modestly high, pointing downward. But we also have to look at the different time frames in a second, and I already checked them partially, and it did look kind of bearish. So I'm just going to be telling you this right away. There's a good chance it's going to come back down to the $22, if anything. We are in this trend line as we speak, and after that, I think we're going to see another bullish rally to the upside. But for now, as we speak, it's looking a little bit bearish. But we're going to have to check other time frames. We're going to come back to the 30 minutes and draw this pattern properly. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. All right, so looking at the 1 hour time frame, it is very obvious that we're about to be seeing a bit of a downturn. Now, obviously, it doesn't happen right away. I think we can potentially have another bullish rally towards the $27.9, something like that, before coming back down gradually to the 23.5, potentially going back to the 25, and then gradually climbing down to the $22. Here we should be bottoming out and then start to rally to the upside substantially, potentially reaching back to $28, and I would say all the way up to the $30, maybe even go above this bullish channel, filling that gap that we saw from the failed test launch. And that would be incredible, right? This would be a very nice rally on the 1 hour chart. MACD sort of moving in this kind of fashion, just like that. and the RSI moving, I would say, kind of in this fashion. So it would be an amazing rally to the upside. I think right here would be a nice buying opportunity, sitting at the $22. That would be the absolute bottom. You can see we are right now in a bullish channel to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually hit this range to the downside very soon. There's still some bearishness in the market. I would say in Virgin Galactic, we are having a we can see that right now as we speak we have a bearish channel to the downside, so it's trending down on the short term. This is actually pretty optimistic, us breaching to the upside, but I'm an optimist, so there's a possibility it goes up very briefly to the $28 and then comes down to the downside. It could also be doing this right now, right away, but as we speak I think there's a good shot it's going to be going to the 28 and then come back down to $22 again, see some bearishness, and after that see another very bullish rally. So far, I mean, honestly, yes, we're going to see some bearishness on the short-term time frame, but I think if we take a look, like, okay, so in a couple weeks from now, I think Virgin Galactic is just going to be perfectly fine. They have about 600 customers, each paying approximately $250,000 per ticket for one of these test flights. I would not say test flights, for a flight to outer space, which these tickets are reserved for into the future. So right now they're still working on getting these planes / rockets, whatever you want to call them, vehicles, aerospace vehicles, to outer space and then getting them back. And right now, because they failed, we had a gap down, and we're getting a nice buying opportunity for a piece of the pie in Virgin Galactic. So I wouldn't say that this is something super bad for the company. I actually, for investors out there who want to invest into space, I think this is a nice buying opportunity. Obviously, not going all in, but dollar cost averaging. But on the 1 hour time frame, some bearishness right here, and then another rally to the upside. Now let's go to the 4 hour time frame. All right, so looking at the 4 hour time frame, I think there's a good chance that the MACD is initially going to be running upwards just like that before coming back down like that. So like I've been saying, go to the upside and then come back down all the way to this $22, bottom out, and gradually start rallying to the upside, potentially above this bullish channel, like we said, filling that gap right there, and then it would look something like that, and then we would probably come back down as well, just like that, and potentially rally again, which could potentially mean we could use this bullish channel upper edge to go above the all-time high towards the $40. So that is a possibility. The RSI would be running something like this, and that would, in my opinion, be very possible with the markets being so bullish, right? We have 0% interest rates. The Federal Reserve is still buying assets. I would say there's stimulus coming as well, which is good for the whole stock market in general, also for Virgin Galactic. And we had a lot of negativity. I think we're going to be recovering very soon, and we're going to see all-time highs. Could be around February if the market condition remains as it is. So that will we'll have to see if that's actually going to be the case, but I do have the confidence that that's probably going to be happening. So as it is, yes, we could see a little bit of downturn, approximately $6, I would say from top to bottom, that would be approximately $6. But from the current price, $3 down potentially. And then after that, we could be running another, well, if we get lucky, we could be seeing that $40, which would mean that from bottom to top right here, that would be almost 100% gain in Virgin Galactic stock. And this could be a possibility if they announce when their next test flight is going to be for them trying to get into outer space and back. And I think if they do that, this stock is going to be running up very nicely. Now, let's go to the daily chart, see what's happening in the daily chart, and it will be explaining why I am so bullish on Virgin Galactic stock. All right, so looking at the daily chart right now for Virgin Galactic stock, I would say what's happening is the MACD is going down, but I think it will be crossing very soon to the upside, which could look something like this. Now, that in itself, I think is confirmation that we're going to see a very bullish rally just like that to the upside, potentially going all the way to $40. But we're going to be topping out right here and then coming back down, potentially going up another time before earnings. So that could mean we could be topping out around the $40, then potentially go back to this 34, bottom out right here, go up again for earnings, and then properly go back down to the $30. So as it's looking right now for Virgin Galactic, that would be looking pretty bullish. This is a buying opportunity. Don't get me wrong. This is a nice buying opportunity right now. The RSI would run up just like that and then stay there and then run up for earnings as well. So no matter how you look at this, Virgin Galactic, the way it's looking right now is looking pretty sweet. Now, this is assuming that the fundamentals do not corrode. If the fundamentals corrode, we're going to be going down all the way, right, for earnings. So keep that in mind. I think what's going to happen next is they're going to announce another test flight, and this test flight is going to be successful, and we're going to see a run up to the upside for earnings. That is what I think is going to be happening. Also, the technicals are allowing a nice bullish rally. In fact, I think this is even conservative. This could be really easy running towards the $50. But right now, we're looking at $40. So potentially from bottom right here, around the $22, it could be running towards $40, which is approximately 90 to 100% gain. Is that a buying opportunity? You tell me. I think that looks pretty sweet. Now, let's go to the 30-minute chart and draw the pattern for what is going to be the coming days. And we're going to be answering the very crucial question. Should you buy this stock? All right, so we're now at the final frontier, the 30-minute chart for what I think is going to be happening the coming days and whether I think this stock is a buying opportunity right now. Like I said in the beginning, I think initially we might see a rally to the upside, potentially to the 26.86. In a more bullish case, we go to the $28, see some resistance, and we come back down all the way to 25.4. See a little bit of a bounce, but we still return to the downside, hitting the 24.3, and then we go down to the 23.4, ever so slightly going down to the $22. Here we bottom out, and we gradually rally back up to the 25 and above, potentially rallying, pretty much rallying all the way back to the $28. Obviously, the way it's looking right now, there is a good chance that we're going to see, we're going to see a lot of downfall. But like we saw on the 4 hours in the daily chart, it is still looking bullish, right? This is just a short-term time frame. The long-term time frame is looking pretty good, I would say. So the MACD initially goes back up, then comes down just like that, bottoming out right here, and then gradually going back up. Same with the RSI, going to the upside, then coming back down just like that before going back up. So I would say right now, as we speak, looking at what we just drew, right now as we speak, right there, it is not necessarily looking like the best buying opportunity on the short-term time frame. However, like we said, it's going to be breaching the $30 and it's going to probably go above, potentially hitting $38 and $40. So should you buy Virgin Galactic stock? I think Virgin Galactic stock is a buy right now, despite the fact that it's going to go down. Now, hear me out. So what I'm thinking, even if it goes down, you could be dollar cost averaging. If you guys don't know what that is, it means that when the stock goes down, you buy a little bit more. Because of the fact that this stock will most likely be running to the upside based off of the long-term chart, I think dollar cost averaging right here, and then right here, and right here, you are going to be really well off. Let's just put it that way. Because it could be doubling in value from this bottom to the top in approximately a couple weeks' time if we get some fundamental news coming out. And I'm pretty sure this will be happening. Also, I think it's very nice to be holding a stock that is going to be focused almost completely on the future, which Virgin Galactic stock, well, is. It's a company that is focused on the next frontier for companies in general, right? That is the next level. And I think being one of the first investors, or I would say one of the first speculators or traders in this company, you're going to be benefiting a lot from huge upswings. And also, well, there will be huge downswings, but in this case, I think there's a high likelihood we're going to see a big upswing to the upside. So, should you buy this stock? Yes, I think Virgin Galactic is looking like an awesome buying opportunity as it is. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I would really, really appreciate that. On top of that, guys, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment. Well, I would like to say one more thing. If you want me to do another video of should you buy this stock, let me know down below in the comments, and comment down below which stock you want me to be reviewing next time. And maybe I'll be picking up your stock to be doing for the next episode, which is going to be episode 3 coming up very soon. This was Lucid Trading, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Check out the social media. We have an Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. We also have a Discord community that you can join. And we have a Patreon where you can donate and show some love for many benefits like buy and sell signals, early access, exclusive content, and consultations. So all the links are going to be down below, guys. I hope you have an awesome Christmas and a happy New Year's. This was Lucid Trading. I'll see you next time.